Learn how to select a collection of elements using their CSS class name in both Jquery and native JavaScript. In this example, we want to look at how you can apply or manipulate elements in your code with their class name. In web development, you use classes when you want to apply the same style or behavior to a specific group of elements across your page. So to target them in jQuery, we use the $sign followed by their name. Exactly how you write it in CSS style sheet. So this tells the browser to round up every element sharing that class name and organize them into a convenient list. Now let's look at how you can actually do this in jQuery. So I'll comment this. And we're going to first look at jQuery formats, and then we're going to look at how you can do it in native JavaScript, and talked about why doing it in native JavaScript is preferred to using jQuery. So if you want to do it in jQuery, well, first thing first is this $sign. So the $sign, and then select your documents. Get ready function. And inside it, make a variable elements. And use them to select your class. In JavaScript, class is denoted with a $sign. So let's say intro, even though we have actually not created this, and you wrap it in double quotes. So once you've done this, then you can go ahead and use this to select where you want to output the results. So demo dot text the first paragraph its class also into my elements in the index version of 0 dot inner. I need to place this dot inner HTML, and then this should write to the screen. But if you look at our screen, nothing is actually changing because we have actually not added this class name to any of our elements. So let's go ahead and add the same thing to the class. Intro class intro class intro. And now you can see intro is hello. So it's picking the content from here. Let me just change the content as well. And it's writing it into this empty p tag with an ID of demo. So this is how you can do it in jQuery. So now let's comment this out and see how you can do it in vanilla JavaScript. So vanilla JavaScript, you go ahead and make a variable as well and call it my element and say document dot get element by class name. And what's our class name? The class name is actually intro. Then you pass it in as well. And once you do this, then you can go ahead and do document dot get element by ID and pass in where you want to do the manipulation. Dot inner HTML, and then set it up. Sorry, I want the display instantly. Then you use text contents. And once you have this, then you can go ahead and then write directly into that paragraph. The first paragraph with class equals into is add space, then my elements index position of 0 dot inner html. And now you can see that I am actually getting the same thing even with the native JavaScript. Now, if you look at these two, you can see that this is more shorter and it's more cleaner than all these method of using the dollar sign, using the hash sign to select ID, to select the document, and bunch of other things. So in modern web development, a native way of using the class name is actually preferred to using Jquery for selection of objects. And here are key takeaways from this lesson. Always prefix the class name with a period when writing jQuery selection query. So you can see that there's a period when I'm trying to select the class name inside my jQuery. Number two, elements inside the return collection are ordered exactly as they appear from top to bottom within your raw HTML page.